Hi, this is the scenario 2 in our module 1, adding user and system variables into the data flow pipeline. So let's see. I have already created this package. We have the data flow. Inside the data flow, we have the read data. We have the derived column. We have the destination. I have simulated the destination using the multicast transformation. Start with read data. We have the ADO.NET source and we have this query. Let's see the query. This is the same query that we have used in our first scenario. It is returning us the ID and city with couple of records. In derived column transformation, we had already created two columns, the static column and the derived column using the input columns. So to use the user variables and the system variables, we have to go into this pane, expand the variables and parameters, and inside this we will see the system variables and the user variables. So we have a user variable there. We can drag this variable into the expression text box and we can apply further expressions such as typecasting or any other functions that we want to use to drive a column. And we can also drag the columns from system variables such as the package name and the start time, and notice that their data types are automatically created. This is the derived column transformation, so we can either add it as a new column or we can replace the existing columns. So I have used this project name. This is the user variable and I have typecasted it to Unicode string with length 15. We have this system variable package name. We have used this and typecasted to Unicode string with 150 length of characters. We have also used this system variable start time and we have casted it to db timestamp. So this is how we can create the columns using the user variables and the system variables. In the same way we work with the static column and the derived column using the input columns. What we have to use the variables, either the user variable or the system variables. We can also merge the user variable, system variable and the input columns to drive a column if we are required to do this. So let's execute this package. Yeah, you can see that this is the output of the ADO.NET source, ID and city. This is the output of the derived column transformation. It is having the ID, city and the static column that we had created. This is the column using the user variable. This is the column that is having the package name. It is using the system variable. Execution start time. This is a system variable that we had used the start time. And this is the derived column using the input columns id hyphen Delhi. So this is how we can add a new column using the user variable and system variables. And we can also drive the static column and the column using the input columns.